welcome to Unchurched Talk with the T. I want to bring special awareness. If you've seen any of my last videos, it's about gun violence, okay? So this story came across my desk, and I want to bring awareness to it. It is about a young man who's 26. His name is Daniel Squalls, okay? And he was shot and killed in Windsor, all right? He lives in the U.S., and here's another story. One of our children who is, lost their life in another country, just like the Shanquilla Robinson story. But one thing that I want to bring an awareness to you about, as a person who is on social media, who has, YouTube followers, I don't have a big platform, okay? But I do have a channel, and I do have a purpose for my channel, is to bring awareness, okay? To spread the love of God, to help however I can help. And so one thing that I'm learning, even in the Shanquilla Robinson case, and I heard that her case was solved, the person who attacked her has been arrested and is waiting to be expedited in Mexico. So now here we have another child who has lost their life, and I'll call him a child because I'm older. Somebody's mother is crying over their child, and just like these stories, y'all, we have to give these stories legs. And I'm learning, this is what I'm learning for those who have YouTube channels. We can use these channels to bring awareness, because we know that our children, and I'm saying our black children because we are more at risk, they can put these stories on the news, but it's only going to be for so long. So now you see in the Shanquilla Robinson place, shout out to all the YouTubers, they gave these stories legs. It's not about competition. It's not about views. It's about bringing awareness so we can change our community. So many YouTubers took the Shanquilla Robinson story. Even though they may not have had accurate information, they gave that story legs, which put pressure on Mexico to reopen the story. So if we can do it with that story, it's not about views, it's not about competition. I got 122 people on my YouTube channel. That's a lot, because you may have a platform, and you can share the information to bring justice. So that's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to look at this content, look at this news clipping, and look at this young man. And if you see this young man, call Crime Stoppers, 1-800-222-8477, and bring justice for this family. Okay, now we're going to see the clip from the news in Windsor reporting on this crime that happened 2 days ago. The police are going to be talking. His mom is going to be talking. You'll see all the information on the victim and the suspect. If you have any information about this crime, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. And I have to say that all contents in this video are not the opinions of YouTube, okay? They are alleged, and they are used for awareness and education purposes only. Thank you.
Windsor police are looking for a suspect in a homicide investigation that claimed the life of a 24-year-old Windsor man on Monday. Police releasing the name and photo of the suspect in yesterday's shooting, calling him armed and dangerous. Today, the victim's mother spoke with CTV's Rich Garten. He files this report.
It just doesn't seem real at this point. See my son laying there dead, full of blood, full of holes.
Tough words for Tylena Squalls to utter. Not even a day after her son, Daniel Squalls, was shot dead out front of his home on Hannah Street in Windsor.
It doesn't seem real. I still think he's going to call me.
Police were called to the corner of Hannah Street and Parent Avenue at 4:30 Monday afternoon. They say several shots were fired, the suspect fleeing the scene in this vehicle, leaving Squalls behind.
Officers arrived on scene and located an injured male party, at which time life-saving measures were started. He was transported to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries.
Today, police are identifying the suspect as 26-year-old Malik Kalu, who is now wanted for first-degree murder. He's described as a black man, 6 feet tall, and was wearing a dark puffy jacket, light-colored pants, and white shoes.
A firearm was used in this homicide and has not been recovered. With that information, Mr. Kalu should be considered armed and dangerous. Anybody who observed Mr. Kalu is encouraged to call 911 immediately.
The scene of the incident much quieter today. An array of evidence markers dotting the road out front of Squalls' home, across the street from a daycare. The daycare was closed today, the operators declining to comment. Police were able to track down the vehicle they believe Kalu used to flee the scene. The 4-door Honda Civic was found near Bloomfield Road Tuesday morning, set ablaze. But Kalu remains at large.
If you want to call the police, please call the Windsor police and let them know whether he's been spotted. But don't approach him, because he is dangerous.
Tylena Squalls says Daniel and Malik were known to each other. A domestic argument took place, and her son lost his life. She says Squalls leaves behind a girlfriend and 2-year-old daughter, along with the rest of his family, currently living in the United States.
This is so unexpected, and then now both of these kids are left without a father for a senseless, stupid act.
The case remains under investigation. Rich Garten, CTV News.
Justice for Daniel Squalls.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time on Church Talk with the Team.